Hi, everybody, and welcome to week 10. This week, you are going to review each other's speeches and then take that advice that you get and put the finishing touches on your own speech and post it. And that's the speaking outline is what you're going to post. You will actually give the speech in week 11, unless you really want to give it in week 10, in which case I'll open a link for you. So with that, let's take a look at the assignments this week. So your first assignment is very similar to the assignment that you did in reviewing informative speeches last time you gave a speech. You're going to go back to this discussion board where everybody posted their persuasive speech. You are going to select two speeches and write or post a note as a reply to the speaker saying, I intend to review your speech, and then review two speeches. Here's the form you're going to fill out as you review your classmates' speeches. Open this form, type your comments in there, save it as a Word document, and then post it back to the same discussion board as a reply to the speaker that you are reviewing. Now, last time, almost everybody got 2 reviews of their speeches, but some people didn't. And so this time you have an opportunity for some extra credit. And you can, on Thursday or Friday of this week 10, go back to the discussion board. And if you find any speeches that don't have 2 reviews, you can tell that by looking at the number of replies to each poster. If you find any that don't have 2 reviews and you're willing to do another review, you can get 5 points for each extra review that you're willing to do. And these reviews do need to be done on Thursday or Friday to give the speaker time to revise their speech and post it by Saturday. And speaking of that, so here's the next assignment for the week, and it's due by Saturday. Go back to the discussion board anytime after Wednesday night, read your comments, and if you don't have comments from 2 people, check again on Thursday and Friday because maybe you'll have some additional comments by then. And take these comments to heart. You don't have to do everything that your reviewers tell you to. This is certainly your speech, but this is your audience, and so take them seriously. In addition to considering the feedback that you get from classmates, take another look at the speech rubric, make sure you've covered everything. And you can also, remember, get feedback from Western's Online Writing Center, or you can drop into Western's Learning Commons Zoom room, where there's always a communication specialist standing nearby and who's more than willing to discuss your speech with you. So lots of opportunities for feedback. Take all that into consideration and then do any final revisions that you need to on your speech and post it right here. Under W10A3. And then here's just, before you post, here's just another little checklist to look at. Because this is the speech that will get graded. I grade all your content by just looking at the outline. The only thing I grade during the speech itself is just the delivery. So it's important that you post a thorough outline of your speech. Then the next assignment is to prepare and post a keyword outline. If you recall, there's 2 kinds of speech outlines. The formal preparation one is the one in complete sentences in outline form, because complete sentences equal complete thoughts. And doing the speech in complete sentences kind of helps embed it in your brain. Then, after you're done with that, you do a keyword speaking outline in which you take that full sentence speech that you wrote and start crossing off unnecessary words like the or and reduce thoughts just to phrases. The reason we do this is because if you were to take the formal full sentence outline that you did and use it to deliver your speech, it's going to sound like reading. You're going to be tempted to read word for word, and of course your audience can tell you're reading, and that really annoys audiences. But if you're speaking from an outline that just has phrases, you're forced to fashion the sentence as you speak, and that's going to make you sound more natural and more conversational. Now, when you do your keyword speaking outline, you may have quotes in there, and of course leave those in word for word because you want to make sure that you get them exactly right because they're somebody else's words. And if you have any particularly meaningful or beautiful phrases that you want to say in an exact certain way in your speech, of course leave those in the keyword outline in full sentences too. The point of the keyword outline is not to make you nervous about forgetting something, certainly not. It is to give you enough information that you can deliver your speech confidently, but at the same time, not give you so many complete sentences that you're tempted to read. So here's an example of a keyword outline. Now, last time you did this, I didn't ask you to submit it, but this time I'm going to ask you to submit it, and you will get points for it, and I'm doing that because I want to encourage you to actually do it. Then finally, plan ahead for your speech delivery in week 11 or 12. I know I had originally said deliver the speech in week 10 or 11. I've adjusted that a little bit because I think everyone needs a little bit more practice time. And so you can deliver your speech at the end of week 11 or early in week 12. And the first part of week 11, which we're not to yet, but will be devoted to some speaking practice exercises. So that's the week. I hope that you enjoy reading each other's speeches, and please let me know if you have any questions.